Alright. Market's about to be open in 2 minutes and a half. Let's see. We are at all-time highs. Test this real quick. So we got short up here. Good morning, Niche. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You traded yet? Still waiting? Same old? Right now we're waiting till market open. There's about 1 minute left. Yeah, so we got this level here, this level here. We're at all-time highs. So not entirely sure if they want to keep going. But we do have two levels. So it's like 50-50-ish. I'm not entirely sure where they want to go. I think they want to go higher. So I would look for them to drop down below this level and then start going higher. Then I'll just buy it long. But yeah, right now not much we can do. Yeah, we're about to open in 10 seconds. Yeah, we got two levels here. We also have this level here, but I don't think they're gonna go for this level yet. At least not yet. But let's see. Market's about to be open. I think we're going higher, so I would like for them to drop it down below here. Use this gap. Just something that sticks out. From here to here would be 20 points, so that's not a lot. You have a little imbalance here as well. They just tested. From here to here, it's about 30 points. So not much in terms of movement. So we get long. Dude, our stop is very wide. Look how wide our stop is for 15 points. Watching the 5-minute gap, and you're seeing it's respected so far. Right. Let's see, 5-minute gap. Oh, this? Yeah, I see what you're talking about. You also have this little 5-minute gap here. Very small, tiny gap here they dipped into. But we also have these levels here. A lot of stops are resting below here, as well as above here, right? This is where shorts place their stops, and people that are long, they would place their stops here. I would think they would sweep this simply because all these people that bought down here and on the way up here, this is where they would place their stops, right? So I think it wouldn't make sense for them to come down and sweep this. Yeah, he's looking at the same thing, man. You see the buy side and sell side. So we're looking at the same stuff. Pull down the 1-minute chart to see what's up. Alright, we close back down below the gap. Yeah, close below this gap. Well, let's see if they want to keep going or something. We're just waiting for now. I'm not expecting too much. Or they're still respecting it. We didn't close back above, so this could mean they want to go lower, dip below this. Not entirely sure though. Would be a great scalp, honestly. Say they close back below this and they retested this gap. Would definitely be a decent scalp to go lower. Not my thing though. I'm looking for bigger moves. Yo, Thomas, what's up, bro? Here to watch me lose money? 5 minutes still looking good. Let me see. 5 minute chart. It is still looking good. This gap is still being respected. We are at all-time highs. So they could still always go higher. If they do go higher, I would look for them to go lower to these lows. Would be a great target. We got news at 9:45. Oh, thanks, man. I forgot about it. I think I checked earlier Monday, and there's like no PPI, CPI, or anything. Is it like some crazy news? PMI, okay. Powell was speaking today as well. Okay, I see. Okay, so they might go down lower to these lows, and then our targets will be up here, as well as these levels up here. Look at these levels here. They're making like at open. These levels. People have their stops up here, right? So this will be a great target for going higher. And since it's not very volatile, I'm gonna lower my risk to appropriate amounts and take 2 contracts. So same amount of risk, just a quicker trade. So once they sweep these lows, I would look for them to go and take these highs up here. Maybe up here, but these would be a decent target. You know, place this here. Yeah, this is where people place their stops. So this is a great target if we want to go higher. So yeah, they're gonna sweep these lows. Since we're here, they're gonna sweep it. They're going lower to sweep these, then go higher. I'm waiting for these to be swept. Are you looking to go long today? Yes, I am looking to go long, but they have to sweep the all the people that are long out first. Because if you were, say you were long in, let's look at the 5 minute chart, right? Say you were long like yesterday, somewhere in here, and you were buying all the way up here. Where would you place your stops? You would place your stops below this area, right? So this was where you would place your stops. So they would have to sweep all these people out. Anyone that trailed their stops up, they'll trail their stop up to below here. So they will need to sweep it out before they go higher. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for them to sweep out everybody that trailed their stops up to this level. Then I buy, Once it starts going higher, I buy and I target this level up here. And that's pretty much my strategy. And they're doing it right now. They're sweeping below this level here. So people are getting stopped out here that are long. So any setup to go higher, like say they start going higher, I will buy and target the upside. Cooking? No trades yet, man. I'm still waiting. You cooking, John? I know you trade pretty early. Alright, we are going higher-ish now. But I still gotta wait for my setup to enter higher. Even though we swept stops here, like people that had stops trailed to this level, even though it's already swept, I gotta wait for like one of my setups to get in. Could be a like fair value gap here, or another fair value gap here. I will wait. So we get long here. Off this gap, this would be decent long. That's if we get filled. Gonna try for a long here. Take a step long. Alright, we're in long. Off this gap right here. Take this off my chart because it's distracting. Alright, we are in long off this fair value gap here on the 30-second chart. We're gonna target towards these highs up here. They might stop us out. Alright, we're stopped out. First loss on the day. I'll take one more trade and then that's what we call it. Was that a decent long? I think that was not bad. So that's okay. Just got on. Well, nice. On at the perfect timing. Right. Okay, so we're sweeping this pretty deeply. Take this gap off my chart because we have a better one to use. We're gonna use this one, and we're using it as an inverse. $210. Right, so this is our first presentation for the day. First presentation fair value gap. All right, let's see how they do this. Once they inverse this gap, I would look to go higher. Maybe fill yesterday's gap. Let me see. They could, definitely could, but I don't think they will. I still think we're going higher because of this. They're not gonna leave this open. Most likely not. Maybe they get it later, but I don't think they're gonna leave this open. It's too clean. Alright, they inverse this gap, I go higher. Just gotta wait. All we gotta do is wait. Alright, nice. Now we're going back higher. They gotta inverse this gap at least. This one here. This would start the movement higher. How long do all-time highs usually last? Honestly don't know. It's could be a long time. Like the market was up for like years, right? Tens of years. 10, 15 years ish. Like the bull market. So it could be up for a long time in the all-time highs. When it was doing that, it was like slowly grinding higher. Like very slow grind higher. Like the range open right now is what, 60 points? It will be like half of this or less for the first opening range. Still waiting. No setup yet. They're gonna smoke the shorts. Anyone that's short in here, they're gonna smoke them. Take this off because we're targeting this. This is our target. Alright. Second time through this gap. Second time's a charm, maybe? Nice. They gotta show us they want to go higher. Good. Come on. This is the first presentation for every gap. There's a bigger gap by the way. We just gotta wait. Don't gotta do anything. We'll wait for them to inverse because that's our setup. No inverse yet, so we do nothing. RTY is pushing higher. RTY. Russell. Oh, it is pushing higher. Wow. RTY is a weird one. ES is not is not down as much, but it's pushing higher as well. So yeah, I think that supports our buys to go higher. But we gotta wait for them to inverse this before we get in long. Trump is speaking in 4 minutes. Yeah. I might just hop off in like 10-15 minutes if we don't do something. Because if we don't go higher now, they're gonna get this later, or we might just chop around and get all this stuff on the upside later. I don't think it's gonna crash or anything. I think they're going higher. Okay, we closed above the midpoint again. We're working through this gap right here, which is very good if we want to see them go higher. So they're working through this gap. And we're dipping to the first presentation here. We close above the gap, which is good. Very good sign they want to go higher. Now, we wait for them to say they create this gap. I would get in long if they make a gap right here. Or retest it. Oh. I'm down for a retest. Alright, I'm in long. I'm down for a retest of this gap because they inversed it. And we're going to be targeting up here. This is our last trade for the day. If we lose, then it's whoever. They might stop us out here. We're pretty close to our stop. Okay, we're stopped out. Well, that's our second loss for the day. They might go higher here now though, but I'm done. Just gonna watch it for a little bit before I go. I still think we're going higher to these highs here. It's so clean. It's very nice level to target. Okay, we're slowly going higher up here. NQ is the overnight lows at 24. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. But I'm still willing to buy even though it's below it, because we target stuff like this, right? People place their stops up here. So we know that the market loves to target areas like these. So they usually will go up here, right? So we would buy on any set of long. So that's what we do. So that's why I'm comfortable buying below the lows, even though we're down here, right? Hope price gets better in October. That would be nice, man. There's a lot of chop. after the initial move, they chop for a bit. It's not like super clean or anything, but we still gotta adapt to these type of price action, right? So this is totally fine. September's the worst month. Hey, people still make money in it, man. So we're doing wrong, some wrong. I think something I could have done better is I could have wait for them to run something here, right? Instead of predicting that, trying to predict that this was where they would bounce, because we inversed it. They could always inverse it and inverse it again, especially in choppy markets, right? So I think we could have waited for them to get back above at least the midpoint on this candle here. Then we would get long on the retest. I think that would have been better in these type of choppy environments. So that might have been a better move. Because in fast markets, they would not do this. They would not do all this. Because if you look at wicks, the bodies are respecting it, but the wicks, these are not indicative of fast markets. Especially just here. They don't come down like this before making highs like these. So I might try that next time if it starts chopping like this. I hope it crashed 1,000 points in October. Dude, that'd be crazy, man. 1,000 points would actually not be that much. Like from here to here is like 250 points, and that's just from yesterday and today. 250 points. Are you talking about 1,000 points in one day? That would be insane. Okay, so they're sweeping these lows right here, these double lows. These are being swept. See what they do here. They might sweep this low here as well. Nice. Okay, they're probably gonna go get these highs later on in the day. Not sure when, but these are a great target. If you see them start driving higher above these gaps here, they start retaking it, then they're probably gonna go for these highs. But anyways, this is what I call it. Thanks for hopping on, Thomas, Niche, John, if you're still here. But yeah, thanks for hopping on, or thanks for watching, guys, and follow for more. Alright, peace, boys. Looks like a choppy day so far. Not much of a volume push. Yeah, man. Very choppy after the initial move. Might be waiting for something. Who knows? Alright, see you guys.